YouTube. Oh man, getting back there. Facial hair is coming back. I told you guys it was coming back. Oh, I got the chain peeking. You guys think chain out, chain in? Let's go chain out for a little bit. Oh no, that's so douchebaggy. Okay, chain in, chain in. What's up, everybody? Man, I got a grand total of 0 people in here right now. But that's cool. I know you guys will all be joining. There we go. Oh, there we go. I was Christmas shopping with my daughter, so that's a double whammy, guys. I was late, but I was Christmas shopping and I was doing something with my daughter, right? So it's like a little bit of leeway. 15 minutes late, Christmas shopping with the daughter. Sorry about that, guys. Clerks, what's up, man? Arm wrestling, Devon Laird, Berzink, Levan. What's going on? Hook in the house. What's up? Desperation Pinocchio says, sup, palsy? Damn. We be in no worries. Constipated Devon, what's up? Scott Evans, arm wrestling. Shout out from Northern Utah Tactical Arms. What's going on? Sarah, what's up? Roger, what's going on, man? Happy holidays, Roger. Yeah. So crazy, right? The match has been announced. The match has been announced. Devon and Levan, right? Apparently they signed some shit, and it's going down. Alan, what's going on? How dare you prioritize your daughter? Remember to say like early and ring the bell for notifications. Aramis Desperini, what's going on, man? Desperation Pancake, shout out from West Africa. What's up? My hemorrhoids are still acting up ever since pulling John, says constipated Devon. White Wolf in the house. What's up, Wolf? How's it going, bud? Thanks for hanging out. Test user says Devon beats Levan, then Ingen beats Devon. Oh my god. If that happened, wait, Devon and Ingen, that match isn't set, right? They talked about it, but I don't think that match is set that I know of. Hey, Derek, the Fridge Smith, how's it going? The Fridge. X Monster says, how's the training going on? What's going on? Hey, brother. Shopping went well, right? Got stuff. Every year, right? I have a daughter. That's it. Just one daughter. And every year I'm like, you know what? Just get her something and that's it. Like, screw everybody else. As long as I get her something, everything's good. I don't need to do anything else. And then every year I go, I guess I got to go shopping for everybody. So I just went to Walmart and made the rounds. Mom, dad, sister, baby mama's family, things like that. Got to make the rounds and get the gifts. But as long as the daughter's taken care of, that's all that matters. As long as she's okay and she has her fun little Christmas, then it's all good. So what do we got? 27 people in here, 13 likes, some rookie like numbers. But we'll get on topic for a minute. Levan versus Devon. I think Devon 6-0s him. I'm just kidding. All right. Now let's get into it for real. So obviously, I think the same thing's on everybody's mind, right? I don't think there's a lot of ways to look at this match besides like Levan's obviously the heavy favorite. A lot of people think it stops there. A lot of people think that Levan's such a favorite that there's no chance for Devon to do anything with him, and that it's just like a stupid thing to even talk about. There's definitely, I know a lot of people that think that. And then some people think, I don't really know. I haven't heard of anybody saying they predict Devon to win it, that he's going to win it, like he's the favorite. But a lot of people will say that Levan's the favorite, but Devon can win. I'm in that camp, and I think Devon's in that camp as well, to be honest. Like saying that, that there might be some ways that he can. Some things that are making me wonder, right? I think there's some. I was watching the clip the other day of Kazakhstan. Oh my gosh, Kazakhstan top roller, top 8. What is his name? Angarbayev. Sorry, Angarbayev. I was thinking about the Angarbayev match with Levan, and Levan's wrist. I know he was just trying to contain, and Angarbayev was flying off and hitting, but Levan's wrist was looking a little suspect there. So I'm not saying that that's for sure what's going to happen, but I think that with the right angle, with the right speed, his wrist is susceptible. In the past in WAF, the way Levan would lose would be in a deep hook. What's his name? Gennady beat him there. I think Krasi beat him there. Some people when they got into the hook. So I know he's stronger now than he was then. I know, but how much stronger? how much stronger will Devon be day of than he has been? And who's to say that Devon's not at a good enough level now to get a stop? And remember, in that game, man, Devon just needs like one stop. If he gets one stop, I don't know how many adjustments Levan will be able to make at that high of a level. But if he gets a stop, it's man. So I think it's similar. That and this sounds exactly like what we were talking about when Devon was going into the match with Dennis. For those of you guys that were around when that match was going on, all anybody was saying was, "Man, if Devon gets one stop, he can beat Dennis." Well, he couldn't get one stop to get Dennis. So that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to and Devon has a king's move right-handed and doesn't have one left-handed, so he has more stop. He's right-handed, he's stronger there in general, and he has a king's move there. So I mean, he's going to have a lot more power to try to stop with his right hand than he did with his left hand against Dennis. But if he gets one stop, man, if Levan's wrist gets bent back one time, it's going to be crazy. So I think we'll all kind of be watching it to see if that happens, to see that one stop. And if that one stop happens, you know what I mean? Like that one, we just see Levan get stopped right before the pin pad. I'm losing my shit. I'm flipping this chair. I'm running out the room. The moment I see that first stop, I'm just going to lose my shit. And so say Devon gets a stop round one. That doesn't mean I think Levan can adjust and be fresh enough to maybe win round two. But that one stop means that Devon's somewhere in the conversation of stopping Levan. And if Devon is in the conversation with somebody, then there's a good chance he wins. He will out arm wrestle most people on the planet, if not everybody, if he's within the strength gap. So I'm going to be really excited to watch that. But like I said, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bet money on Devon. Obviously, Levan has to be the heavy favorite heading into it. But I think a lot of us are cheering for Devon. We all want to see the underdog and see if he can stop Levan. Now, Levan, for some reason, if you're watching this, buddy, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I'm not cheering against you, man, or I'm not cheering for you to lose. I'm just cheering for Devon to win because he's the underdog. You're still my boy, though. You're still my boy. All right, the chat's been taking off a little bit. Let's try to catch up a little bit. But yeah, so that's crazy that match is happening. Finally, it's going to be a wild day for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys did take off. Dustin someone, by the way, before I get into this, someone commented on one of my videos and said, I hate that you try to read all the comments, unsubscribing and leaving. Or he was pissed off at me that I try to read the comments. He hates this style. I didn't really know what to say to that. I was like, all right, well, should I not read the comment? I don't understand what he wanted me to do. Like after I talk about the topic in the title, then I talk about the topics you guys bring up. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Can't watch. Want to say bye. Stop by and say hi. All right. See you later, Mike. Always late. Deeps. You would make a good Santa Claus. I don't look like Santa Claus, man. I'm not that fat. My beard's not that white. I got a couple white hairs though. Alan Cohen, what's going on, bud? I'll see you on Sunday. Hopefully this Sunday down in Anaheim. You guys, this Sunday, for those of you guys that don't know, the Australians, Mario Tambakis and Lachlan Carpenter, will be at my practice. At the practice I'll be at in Anaheim. So Mario, if he's feeling well enough, will be pulling Mega Mike right-handed and a little best-of-3 practice super match. Nothing really – they're not fresh. They're both beat up. And then Dallas Langston left-handed. And then Lachlan Carpenter wanted to have a match with Brandon Allen, but I don't believe Brandon Allen took the match. I maybe hope I can verify here. Maybe he texted me. He did not. What the heck? But sorry. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy day on Sunday. It should be a giant practice. Yeah, hopefully you guys tune in to see it. I told Mario that he should live stream it on his YouTube channel. Andy and Mario, crap, I can't think of their YouTube. One of my moderators in here, please plug the Mario's YouTube channel with Andy. Okay. Mike says, stay strong and healthy and get ready for your match with Tim. And also getting closer to meeting you. Only 2 more weeks. Hey, Merry Christmas from Chuno. What's going on? Let's see. Prince of Coin. We are 6 dogs in store. Looking forward to Sunday. Who's Prince of Coin? All right. Prince of Coin. Is it? Wonder if that's Lachlan. Ermi says, I can't for Derek 5 years from now. Oh, to be a top 5 monster, he needs to be. I think he meant I can't wait. And I appreciate that. I can't wait either, as long as we just don't get hurt or die. Well, let's catch up on the chat before I get into other things. Levan lose, no explanation, just straight facts. Damn, says Monopole. All right, for sure. Can Devon stop him? I don't know. No way, says Clerks 93. Onkabayev, Dennis Smith, Derek's brother, X Monster. Everyone said Devon has 0 chance against Michael. Boom! X Monster dropping facts. Let's see. Chocolate Thunder, Jody Williams. What's up, bud? Thanks for tuning in. You guys, can you please plug Jody Williams' YouTube channel in the chat? Moderators, please give his channel a shout. Put the link in the chat room. You guys give Jody a follow. He does Arm Talk is the name of his show. I've been on it a few times, so you guys check out Jody Williams for sure. Let's see. What they keep talking about ringing the bell. Gabriel Young, Dimitri Truman also was able to bend Levan's wrist back off the go. Oh, he did, huh? Yeah, it's exploitable if you're at a good enough level. Can't wait to see Devon's final form. I know, right? Honestly, guys, this might be like the strongest we'll ever see Devon again. I mean, he's getting older and he's gonna do one huge push. So we'll see. This might be the biggest, strongest version we'll ever see of him the last time, right? We'll see. $5 super chat. First super chat of the night. White Wolf says, to help with the Christmas shopping, go get yourself one of those hand springy devices for yourself. Hand springy devices? The gripper things? I got grippers. What hand springy device? What you talking about? Thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Devon's Left wasn't there in 2018. So close to 25 likes. Man, we're at 35 likes. Yeah, we're at 70 people, 35 likes. You guys, those are rookie numbers. Close out the live chat. Hit the like button. Bring back up the live chat. I appreciate you. Let's see. Devon will show up at 350. Devon's not going to be no 350 pounds. We are going to recognize Devon in June. He says he's not going to go for as big as possible because last time he was more bloated than anything. I think he's just going to be as while he's being strong, he's going to get heavy, but I don't think he's going to go for like I doubt he'd go over 3. I think he's going to try to be like a really strong, like 290, 285, but not go for just mass. If Devon gets 1 pin, he wins, says Levan. There you go. $10 super chat from Padnaful. Thank you so much. Hi, Derek. How are you? It's Mohammed. Your next 2 match with Tim Breslin is kind of unexpected. How confident are you? Will you train with John Brzezinski again if you get a chance? So Tim Breslin, yes. First off, thank you for the super chat so much. I appreciate that, Mohammed. In terms of how confident am I? I have no idea what's going to happen with Tim Breslin and me. Tim, this is really going to be a tester for where I'm at, for all of you guys, everybody watching, and for myself, to be like really honest. Obviously all we know right now, including myself, in terms of like what level I'm at, is that I'm a lot stronger than Tom Nelson. So I don't know. And Tim Breslin's was nice enough to give me the shot. He's ranked 4th. Regardless of how you see the rankings, everybody has to have Tim up there in the rankings somewhere. So Tim will be, if I'm at that level, right? If I'm able to beat Tim or even have a really good match with Tim, then that means I'm around his level. And so this is a big tester. So I don't know. I don't know if all I know is I'm gonna be the strongest, biggest, craziest version of myself I've ever been. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna throw everything I have out of my soul at Tim Breslin. And maybe I'll just destroy Tim. Or maybe Tim will throw me across the table. Or maybe we'll have a war. I really don't know. I have a game plan for him, and I'm going to put everything into it. But I have. Last time we had a match, me and Tim had a match. He beat me so easily. It wasn't like I was able to gauge his strength. Like, oh, he was 10% stronger than me, and now I'm 10% stronger. I have no idea. He was so much stronger than me, right? So I don't know, guys. We're gonna figure this out. Round 1 will be the telltale sign, right? For the most part. So in terms of how confident I am, it's just, I'm walking into the great unknown, and I'm just packing the most stuff I have. I'm packing my bag and getting swords and knives and water. I'm like just trying to pack my bags. And I'm going into the great unknown, and we're gonna see how it gets handled. Like that's it. So I don't know. Confident. I'm not unconfident. I'm not overly confident. I'm just kind of like whatever. We're gonna see what happens. Will you train with John Brzezinski again? Yeah, I don't in my prep for Tim, probably not. I'm not gonna go back out to Arizona like within the next couple weeks. But I will train with John again at some point, 100%. Let's see. We don't have to watch Derek tell him bye, Felicia. Arm wrestling, Devon Larrett, Brzezinski, Levan says, dude, he's trying to get people to like. I can't be mad at him for it. Saukonen. Hey, Derek, how much do you plan on weighing versus Tim? I'm not a weight guy. I've always been so big. I never really focused on the scale because it was just like a lot. And that scale at my gym doesn't work, and I still haven't bought one. I know for like 2 weeks ago, I was below 350 though, because I went on that scale at the gym, and I was like 349. Stopped at 350, but now I know I'm past 350 again because I do that scale and it just doesn't move and it stops 350. So I'm hopefully I'm like 360, 365 again for my match 10. Devon, my favorite nowadays, but it's obviously he cannot beat the freak of nature, Levan. Devon is different. Second best arm wrestler in the world, though. Maybe. Tell him to call Cry 1-1. What's the 20 on that practice this weekend? Open for all? Yes, everybody go. It's at Tony Tomlinson's house. I posted the address and everything on Facebook when I posted about the practice, so everybody can attend for sure. Alex McDonald says Todd versus Lachlan prediction. I predict Todd only because there's a lack of information about Lachlan. All we know is Lachlan's stronger than Ryan Bowen. So I don't know. We have no idea where Lachlan's at. He looks impressive, but horsepower wise, we don't know. So I'm gonna go with Todd for now. I'm just gonna go Todd shutout, and we'll see what it looks like. Vietnam meets Dustin. Says, "What's up, Derek? What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you hanging out." Joel Valentine says, "Sup, big fella? Do you have a favorite tool for training Pro Nation?" Training Pro Nation. My favorite tool for Pro Nation will be. Yeah, I have like a handle. All my tools for the gym are in my car right now, but I have a handle that it's basically like just a solid little handle, like something you'd hold on to on an arm wrestling table, like a peg. And on top of it, there's a rope that comes out with a loop. That's it. It's very basic. And I attach the rope to a pulley system, and then I pronate against the rope and hold it onto the handle, right? I like that one because I can hit my what I call offensive pronation, the pinning side. So thumb up to palm down, thumb up to palm down. So the active pinning, I can train that side of my pronation well with that handle. Most people only train what I call defensive pronation, palm up to thumb up, palm up to thumb up. So someone's hitting into you in defense, you're trying to hold them, palm up to thumb up. That's that pronation. But thumb up to palm down is what I call offensive pronation, and most people don't train that. But that handle allows me to train that really well from a high pulley focus. There we go. So yeah, that's my favorite handle. So big. Everybody's saying ring the bell. Okay. Mario was overhyped, got his butt kicked a lot here in Washington. Even said, "Holy crap, I thought no one would touch me at all." Oh, Mario's awesome, dude. I wouldn't call him overhyped. Mario is great. He's one of my favorite dudes. Levan's GH is no match to Devon's pancakes. Roger Collins, what's going on, man? Says, "Hi, Derek. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in." Gary York is putting the Discord link in the chat, you guys. So check that out. You guys come hang out in Discord with us. Join up. They're in there right now. I guarantee they're in the voice chat and they're hanging out. Yeah. Lloyd Christmas, Xavier in the house. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in, bud. Performance enhancing pancakes. Yeah, honestly, Truman versus Levan was pretty close in the first round or two. Yeah, I could agree with that. Al Smith, do you think arm wrestling should have longer rest periods between matches? I think the sport should lean more towards strength than endurance. We got to think you're watching on TV. 30 seconds to a minute is not very long. A longer rest period would be cool. So say you do like 2 or 3 super matches at once, and while the other people are doing their round, then you're resting, and then you come back. Something like that, because you have to keep the entertainment going if you're watching. No one wants to sit there and wait like 3 or 4 minutes for a round. But I think doing a couple matches at once and just kind of alternating, so that way that each competitor has a couple minutes to heal up, that'd be good. But Devon would hate that, because some people want it to be a war of endurance, no rest or minimal rest, and then some people would love to have a long rest period. So that'd be interesting. Yeah, I think a long rest period is. I don't know. I'm torn, because like, should it be an endurance match? I mean, should that be a huge factor in winning a super match? Who has better endurance? Or should it not be? Should it be a strength sport and not about endurance? I don't know. It depends on how you look at super matches, I guess. Deep says maybe Larry should pull someone who's technically good but is just too small for him. Oh, maybe. X Monster, Beer Man, way underrated. Schoolgirl's a little overrated and makes up for the perfect upset. Man, if Evan beats Schoolboy, Evan's my boy, and I'll be cheering. I think a lot of people will be cheering for the upset because Schoolboy is such a heavy favorite in that match. Everybody always cheers for the underdog. So And Evan's so insane. So apparently he's trying to take it serious. There's not much time though. He doesn't have much time to really like prep. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Evan is going to be talking so much crap to the if he goes there like regular Evan, unless he goes there and tries to be lame and be like this really serious competitor. Which if he goes there and he goes full Evan, then he's going to be talking so much crap to the refs. He's going to be talking crap to Schoolboy. Oh, I don't know how well Schoolboy will understand what he's saying, and he's just going to be making a mock of everything. Ingen's going to get up on stage and choke Evan out. Evan's going to bag throw it over his head and he's going to disappear. So I don't know. It's going to be crazy just watching Evan on that stage. All these serious arm wrestlers with Evan Burgoyne going up there, acting all. I'm excited just to see it. I really am. People will get bored if there was a long rest periods, though. Yada yada. No serious athlete is drunk all the time. This is Al Smith. I don't know if Evan or anybody is trying to say that Evan's a serious athlete. Jody Channel, if moderator can paste it in. Yeah, I think he put it in there. Derek, the first hand springy thing, the dreaded quadratic fist dude. What? Blake Perry in the house. I see you over Bresnan. After first match, you'll adjust and sweep it. Oh, Blake, thank you. I hope that happens, man. I hope. You guys, it's gonna be hard. Tim's a pretty scary dude, but I don't know if you guys saw my match with Tom Nelson. I'm gonna go in there like out of my mind. Like, I'm going to go in there mentally prepped to murder Tim Bresnan. Like, I'm going to go in there snapped out like crazy. And we'll see, man. I'll be as healed up and strong and focused and angry as I can muster. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully what happens is what happened with me and Tom. Hopefully it's just like, oh my God, I didn't need this many guns. I brought too many guns to the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just too strong. I didn't even need to go that hard. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully. But it's Tim Bresnan. I'm pretty sure you're going to legally adopt him. What? Tim Chase says Evan was drinking water on last night's show. He was? Hey! You'll do awesome. Thank you, Dustin. Jeremy James, 71 people, 48 likes. I like how you guys are keeping track of the likes and the people in the chat. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the help. Appreciate the love. It means a lot to me. Will you arm wrestle Tim Bresnan when Top 8 allows it? Says test user. Yes, on January 29th in San Diego, California, I will be arm wrestling against Tim Bresnan. Right-handed, best of 5. Unless something crazy happens. Oh, my God, please don't let anything bad happen. I need that match. I've been prepping way too much. Herkimer Homolka. How bad would Ryan Bowen destroy Levan? Oh, it wouldn't even be close. Maybe Lachlan versus RVJ and Bowen versus Larry, says Deeps. Lachlan versus RVJ. Ooh. Bowen versus Larry. Ryan has too much. Ryan has too many options. Don't get me wrong. Horsepower in a hook. I'm sure Larry could make Ryan work. 100%. But Ryan is too smart and has too many options, and Larry doesn't have that many options yet. So I think Ryan would be the heavy favorite. But Lachlan and RVJ, like I said, we still got to see where Lachlan's at, man. But that seems like it'd be a cool match. Just stylistically, but power-wise, I got to see how close that is. Is Bowen tougher than Brandon Allen for Larry at the moment? Is Bowen tougher than Brandon Allen for Larry? Yes. Because Ryan has the King's move as well and has other options that are pretty higher level than Brandon, I think. Tim Chase says, of course, I really hope Devon can get around. I know. A second RVJ versus Bowen. Hey, did you guys see Monster Michael Todd sleep meditation video taken by the one on Devon's channel where it's just him breathing? I started watching it and I was just like, what is this? Okay. And I hear the breathing. I'm like, oh, he's making fun of Michael Todd. Okay. And I just keep listening. I'm like, okay, he's going to stop any second. Okay. That's funny. Okay. It's not funny anymore. He's going to stop, right? All right. Okay. It's not funny anymore. And then I clicked on it and I was like, oh my God, it's an hour long. And I fast forwarded. I was like, wait, it's an hour long of it's an hour of wheezing in the mic. I was laughing pretty hard. Super chat came in from Hermes Desperini, $5 super chat. If Devon loses but gets 2 pins or even 3, would you count that as a win when referring to his legacy? I feel like it would show us how great he is. No, I wouldn't count it as a win. A win's a win. A win's a win, and I wouldn't take that away from Levan and be like, Devon won. No, Levan won. Right? Oh, Devon, it's kind of, don't get me wrong. Devon's one of my boys. First, I just stuttered a lot. Devon's one of my boys, one of my closest friends in arm wrestling. But Devon gets credit for beating Taras Ivakin all the time, and Devon lost that super match. And still, there's so many Devon fans. People assume that he beat Taras because they share the clips of where Devon got a pin or two, and he gets all the clout and the hype from beating Taras, and he didn't even beat Taras. So no, and I think Devon would agree. Like, you have to pin. Now it would be great. It'd be a compliment to Devon, like, you hung in there with Levan, and that's in and of itself. But count it as a win? No, because this is a fight for number one in the world. You don't just count it as a win if you don't actually win. Okay, I was basically number one in the world. I mean, I beat him a couple times. I pinned him. I'm basically number one. No. When it comes to number one match, you gotta pin him. You gotta beat him. You gotta win, right? So I think it's an awesome accomplishment, but at no point would I call it a win. Dancing girls for 5 minutes between rounds. It's just common sense, says Jeremy James, maybe. Wonder Nabe. Derek, what do you think about the new IRPA rankings? Will you register yourself in the new IRPA rankings? I haven't checked it out. I haven't checked out the new IRPA rankings. I remember hearing about it when it got released. But what was it? Oh, yeah, if you mess around with IRPA, then you get like banned from WF. And I didn't get involved in any of that. So I just stayed away from that whole thing. I'll check out the new – I know they've been re-pushing it. So I'll check it out again and look into it. Larry needs to go to tournaments, not have these 3 matches. I agree. Larry does need more table time. Tournament table time. Nobody cares. They just want to see RJ scream in Bowen's face as he slams his hand down. I agree. Yes. People do want to see that for sure. What t-shirt contest between rounds? Hey, when is school bus versus Yvonne? Levan. I don't know the date. So I know you guys know the date. Someone posted a date in there for the East versus West thing. It's off. I can't think of it. Is it February? I think it's February. I forget what the date is though. Roger Collins says, how long are your workouts and how many times per week? Depends on how tore up I am for practice and whatnot. But let's assume I didn't arm wrestle at all. Then I will be going to the gym 6 days a week. And each session, I leave myself 2.5 hours. Sometimes I go over. I rest in between each set. I heal up. Or I try to get, I want to be as close to 100% as I can for each set so I can lift, because I lift heavy. So they take a while. And then I try to do a little bit of cardio at the end. I get on the treadmill for 15 minutes or so. So about 2.5 hours or so. David says, I would like to see King of the Table change the WL setup with a set grip without straps, and then after 30 seconds, go to the set grip in strap. I like WL, close your thumbs, hands, and go. Yeah, I like their setup too. It's just different. It's just a different. It's a different setup for sure. It's just different. White Wolf says it'd be a freaking classic for Evan for you to learn Russian trash talk phrases. He probably will. Knowing Evan, he'll probably memorize a couple of them. Why doesn't Brandon Allen want to pull sad face? No, because he got injured. So he when he left the Larry Wheels match, his hip was like jacked up. Like his one side of his hip was messed up. So he went and got an MRI. There was a tear or dislocated something in his hip. And so he is going to go see a doctor and see if he needs to get surgery. So that's why he's on the fence about doing a super match or not. But he hasn't given me an official answer. But as of right now, I don't think it looks too good that he's going to want to do it. But yeah. But I could probably get you to arm wrestle Tony Tomlinson, whose house is at, right-handed if you want, or left-handed. But your left's hurt. So if that's you, Lachlan, then right-handed, maybe you and Tony can pull. That'd be cool. Blake Perry, I got a possible match coming in 2022. I need to holler at you about soon. Oh, badass. Message me, man. I would love to hear about it. 3.5 today or nah? I haven't touched them in a while. I feel really good. I haven't gone to the gym today. I'm going to go to the gym right after this. Should we give it a go? 100 likes. We'll try it. 100 likes. We'll try it out. I did cupping yesterday, heavy cupping. But my forearms feel pretty good. Yeah, we'll give it a go once we get 100 likes. I'll try a 3.5 again today. Assuming I close the 3 pretty easy, then we'll try 3.5. Top 8 is done. Core Sports taking over. PL missed the boat, says David. Maybe. Chino Tam says, what do you think about Paul Italia calling you out yesterday? Paul also messaged me kind of apologizing for – he said he went a little wild on it, and he messaged me apologizing for that. I wasn't too mad. And honestly, a lot of people share the sentiment of thinking that, okay, this is actually something I really want to talk about. And I mentioned it in a comment on Facebook the other day, but I want to kind of re-bring this up. Everybody always bunches me, Chance, and Corey in this like trifecta. like up and coming trifecta thing, which is crazy. It's insane. First off, I love you guys to death, and I love the support you guys give me, and I'm so thankful for it. And I plan to be number one in the world, 100%. But here's some facts of life, right? I am way more unproven than so many guys. There are amazing other up and coming arm wrestlers in the chat room right now that are way more proven than I am. Blake Perry is way more proven arm wrestler. I am proven, right? So do I think at my level? Do I think do I plan on reaching level? Of course. But it hurts me. People always pass up Wade Withers, Paul Passmore, Blake Perry, Herman Stevens, just all these other amazing BJ Fokakis, all these other amazing super heavyweights that are climbing the ranks. People don't even mention them; they just mention me by default. Most of it's because I'm here for you guys and I'm available. Right, I have a YouTube channel and it goes well. But like, man, those guys are awesome. And for some reason, they always buzz me up with Chance and Corey. And Chance and Corey have proven themselves way more than me. Now, I know a lot of people are saying right now, Derek, you're huge, and we see a ton of potential, and we see how much you love the sport. And I agree. I do agree. I'm huge. I agree. I have a ton of potential, and I'm going to reach my goal, or I'm going to die or get broken trying. But credit needs to be given where credit's due, and it's due to a lot of those guys more so than me, to be honest. Now we will see. Once I beat Tim Breslin, you guys, then I'm in it. Then I agree with all the conversations. Then I'm like, Chance and Corey, what? Behind me. But no, not really. I'm not. But I'm just saying that, like, then it makes sense, right? But I'm still relatively unproven at what level I'm at. So I want to find out. That's what this match is about. And so that's what Paul Italia was kind of talking about. He bunched me up with Chance and Corey and said Chance wants to go with these matches with these top guys without facing me and Corey. And I'm like, what? Why is it me and Corey? Like, why is it? But I get what they're saying. But Chance has already beaten top guys. He already beat Mike Aiello, Don Underwood. He's already beaten a lot of top guys, and Corey as well, right? So they deserve to be up there. But I think anybody should be able to challenge anybody. Like, I just challenged Tim Breslin. So like I don't feel like I need to be. It's Tim Breslin's choice to say yes or no. He said yes to me. Luckily, what I offered was enough for Tim to say yes, and he was respectful enough, and he gave me the chance. Now, like anybody can, dude. An unranked guy can call out Tim Breslin or can call out Devon Larratt, and it's up to Devon to say yes or no. It's not the number unranked guy or the number 20 guy calling somebody out. It's not his fault. Of course, he's trying to go for the top. Now, some people think, no, you should go step by step. You can't call out places above you. Why? What are you talking about? It should be the true rankings, right? If he's truly ranked number 1, Devon, and he really is number 1 above everybody else, then he'll smoke the number 20 guy. It won't even be close, right? Because the rankings are real, right? That's where they should be. So as long as we trust in the rankings that they are true, then they will hold up, and the guy will beat that guy who's ranked underneath him. That's how it'll go. So that was kind of what the argument was a little bit about. And then it went on to Jerry versus Chance, and thinking that Chance shouldn't have a match with Jerry, and blah, blah, blah. But it all got squashed at the end. Paul Talia said he was a little bit out of order when he was posting that. He wasn't in the best mind state, and it's all good now, as far as I know. Sorry, guys. I went on a little tangent. Robert Seidler, what's going on? Okay. Clerks 93, if it's a win, if you get a win, not just one pin. I just mean a positive, even being able to pin him when nobody can. Yeah, I agree. It's a positive. Avatar Magnus says, hello, Derek. Did you see Get Vitaly get hand controlled by Dennis on Vitaly's channel? It was very impressive. Dennis still very technically strong. Hope he's healing. I haven't watched it, but I keep seeing it being shared everywhere. Devon has no legacy, skipped all important tournaments, and taught people pretending he was a world champion at any point. Devon's amazing, and he's done amazing things for sports, and Devon's a GOAT in his own right, in his own way. Devon's done more for the sport and growing the sport than anybody. Devon has grown arm wrestling, and I can see it on the ground level. Devon has grown arm wrestling more than anybody. What about Larry Wheels and Juju Mufu? No. If you think about ArmBet and how much he's promoted it and how many people look up to Devon and follow him religiously, people could have heard about arm wrestling from Larry and them, but they follow it and they get into it to follow Devon. And he developed an app that grew every arm wrestling team in North America, like doubled every team. Yeah, no, Devon's done more in my mind. There's people have done amazing things. I'm not trying to take away from anybody else, but yeah, he's done more for the sport than anybody. So in terms of growing it, I stand by that statement. People have done amazing things during huge tournaments, but growing the sport, I don't know who's growing the sport more than Devon. You guys give me an answer that makes sense. Because people hearing about it, but people getting into it and actually be competing and becoming arm wrestlers. That's Devon, bro. He's the one that made Arm Bet. He's the one that forced that, and so many people follow his channel and are like religious Devon fans. Yeah, dude. Another super chat from Bishop Arm Wrestling, $5 says, my first super match is in January versus a Kings Mover. I've heard some good advice, but I need your unique technical perspective. Thanks, Big D. So the general outlook of how to beat, first off, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate you. The general idea for how to beat a Kings Mover, if it's a legit Kings Mover. A Kings Mover is somebody whose arm cannot open up. It is they are unable to open to straighten their arm out. Now, if they can't open their arm up, but they're doing that move, it's more considered an open top. Now, and there's more ways to approach that because their arm does open up. You can, like, if you push forward at all when you're going on your press and things like that, there's some more ways you can manipulate it. But we'll assume that it's a regular Kings Mover. You said Kings Move. I'm assuming you're talking about a guy whose arm doesn't open up. So that's the case. All you got to do is you have to apply enough pressure that they think their arm's going to snap in half, and then they stand up. Now, that's the general rule. Now, most people try to find the way to do that by either flop pressing, going underneath and just saying straps, because it's going to straps anyway, and flop pressing and leaning everything on there until the guy gets so tired and stands up, or by climbing and then either doing a form of flop press still, or a shoulder roll, or some kind of side pressure motion. Now, Devon beat Michael Todd because on that day, Devon was strong enough. He didn't have to climb super high. He actually low-handed, rose, and then cupped with his bottom two fingers, ate up Michael's pronation, and then drove sideways. And it was just too much. But in general, climbing and patience are going to be your biggest things against the Kings Mover. So someone that's Kings Mover, you guys stop. When they say ready, go, as long as you can take that wrist. Step one is take the wrist. I'm assuming you're going to want to climb. Okay, I don't know how you arm wrestle, but we'll assume you climb for this. They say go. Instead of jamming sideways, you take his hand and you pull up and back towards your own competing shoulder this way until you have controlled his hand. Then you keep climbing. You climb, you regrip, you climb, you regrip, you climb until you're out on his fingers. And he's going to be baiting in a King's move, right? And he's waiting, but you don't start hitting sideways yet until you've climbed, until you are so far out on his hand, even in the straps, you can still climb. You just keep maneuvering that strap, because as you're doing this maneuvering and this climbing, his bottom strap is going to climb up to his wrist. So there's still slack to be had. You'll move that strap up and you'll get up in his hand. So you climb. Get the loosest strap possible, meaning you want the buckle. You want the buckle on the back of your hand so you can tell them, stop tightening it. It's tight enough. That way there's some slack so you can climb up the hand, right? If you don't have the buckle, then your opponent gets to choose the tightness. No, tighter, right? So you want the buckle. You say, hey, that's tight enough. You want it kind of loose. And you start climbing up and up and up and up. Then once you go up far enough where there's no chance in hell of him getting his hand back, even if you didn't do anything, you're so far on his fingertips he can't move, then you start going with the side pressure, right? And you just take your time, you stay tight, and you slowly, progressively work your way across the table, and then go for a pin. But anyway, the whole thing is be patient and make him think his arm's going to break. Those are the two ways you beat a King's Mover. Those are the important aspects. Okay, sorry, I'm like usually not this far behind the chat, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Devon has no legacy skill, blah, blah, blah. I think you smacked him 6-0, says Mason. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. People treating Devon like they treated Brzezinski, saying if he gets one pin, it's a win. No. Dancing girls or strippers would be a perfect 5-minute between round intermission. Hermes Desperini, Vitaly has no way getting controlled. He put himself in bad spots on purpose. He could have pinned him whenever he wanted. About him and Dennis. Okay, I got to watch it still. See you Sunday. That sounds good, Ben. If you win the first two, then gas in the 6-round match, that says you would have won a 3-round match. So I personally think it says something. Yeah, I agree. It says something, but he says you count it as a win. No, I don't count it as a win. Performance enhancing pancakes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Have a match at a King of the Table, then Adam Silver's pole dancing in between rounds so we don't get bored. Yeah, I think him getting 2 pins shows he's better than everybody in the world besides Levan. Yeah, it definitely. I'm not arguing that it doesn't show. It shows things for sure if he gets a win. Oh man, I was I was almost there. I was catching up, guys. I was catching up. I was doing so good. Okay. Derek doesn't do cardio. Yes, I do, Alex. I promise. At the end of my workouts, as long as there's enough time, I get on the treadmill every time. And I've been running. I run for like 7 minutes, and then I'll power walk the rest of it. But either way, I do 15 minutes, like a little over a mile, something like that, mile and a half. Dude, at 360 pounds, you try running. All right, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Let's see, Levan. Hey, my man Derek, best 6'7" arm wrestler. Kratos, 6'8". All right, take away that itch. I need that. My point with Lachlan left. Alan, no, Lachlan. Sorry, I should have told you. His left hand is injured. Let's see. Armies that are talking to each other. Homie, if I was your size, I'd just slap people at random to see what's cracking. This is Dwayne Mazzell. Dwayne, I remember you, man. What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while here. Spencer, what's going on, bud? Okay, I'm here. Looking good tonight, Derek. Thanks, man. Should I do the chain out? That's it. Baller now. What do you guys think? Iced out. Speaking of iced out, man, I haven't worked on my rap song, guys. I have the beat, and I still haven't worked on the rap song. Do you guys want to hear it? You guys want to hear the beat? No, that's not smart, because this will be recorded, and then someone could steal the beat. Nope, can't show you. I want to show you guys the beat. I really do, but that wouldn't be smart, because someone out of straight spite would steal the beat and make a song before I do. So I can't. But the beat's sick. It really is sick. It really is sick. Trust me. Wait, did you mention Herman's? Says LMAO, says Levan. We'll see. What happened to the new rap video? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm working on it. BJ Fakakis is a beast. First him at Washington doesn't get mentioned much. Yeah, he is. D. Smith, I'm also a fan of Devon, who didn't like him for a while, went back to liking him, and I still don't think he stands a chance. Prodigy called out Bozidar. Who's Prodigy? Yeah, not many people think Devon has a chance. I think he gets crushed, but if he gets to stop at any point in the event, then he wins the rest of the matches after. Low chance, though. Levan is kind of versatile. He's not one trick pony at all. He can do some other stuff, but I don't know if he'll be able to adjust. That's what I'm saying. I don't completely count him out if Devon gets one win or one stop. I need to see him stop in like 1 or 2 rounds, only because Levan can top roll. He top rolled Vitali, and he's murdered people on a hook. So I'd have to see both ways get kind of crushed. Nick says, "Sup, Derek? Sup, dude?" Promoting the sport doesn't mean being the best, says Levan. Yeah, I didn't say he was the best. Juji got into it because of Devon. There you go. Devil Raptor says, Derek, I wish Jacob Abbott would have a super match against a strong European. That would be so hype. Yeah, dude, Jacob Abbott's real. I would love to see him pull some people from out of the country for sure. Devon can't move Chafee off center. 0 chance with Levan. Devon that we saw against that Dave could not move him, could not control Dave's center table. I feel like the Devon that we saw against Mike might be able to. And then the Devon we see against Levan, I think will be able to. I agree, Derek, says Nick. Let's see. He's talking crap, but probably got turned into arm wrestling by Devon, says Tim Chase. Mazurenko grew arm wrestling more than Devon. Okay. Maybe. But that would purely be in Europe, because it's not even close in North America, right? But maybe, yeah, in Europe. Maybe you have an argument there that in Europe he might, yeah, that might maybe Mazurenko in Europe, but definitely not in North America. Not even close. Not even close. Maybe I have to think about that. Where are we at? Devon number 1. Devon is a superstar on TV, more internet, more training, traveling the world, arm bet app, etc. No one compares to your 100% right there. Devon 100%. Of course, Devon is the greatest as an ambassador. Levan said something good about Devon Larratt. Look at you, Levan, coming around. Igor / Neil Pickup / Gary Roberts number 2. Maybe I'd have to think about it. I'd have to think about that. Who would be number 2 exactly? Adrian Ruvalcaba says the person who grew the sport the most is Egan Terzi. Grew it. Like he made people join arm wrestling. I don't think even Egan wouldn't say that. You have to have reach. You have to have reach. And I don't think Egan doesn't have that kind of reach. Now, has he like created some of the best arm wrestlers? Yes. Is he a GOAT, the lightweight GOAT? In my opinion, yes. He's the lightweight best of all time. But I don't think he's grown the sport the most. Let's see. Sylvester Stallone. Devon brought more new people to the sport than anybody. That's a fact. Not Egan, not Moss, says Ernie's Esperating. Lynn says, you versus Bowen, who wins and why? I will destroy Ryan Bowen. Clip it. Now, I'm a lot bigger than Ryan, and if I'm as strong as I hope I am, then I'll destroy Ryan. So I feel like I would beat Ryan right now. I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty strong right now, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Just kidding. I agree that Devon has grown the sport more than anyone. Thank you, Adrian Ruvkaba. Jeremy James, actually, if you just intersect two different matches between rounds, that should eat up most of the 5 minutes of rest time. Okay, man, you guys are going so fast. I'm trying, guys. All right. I'm gonna go hyper mode. I'm gonna go even faster. Juji, I agree. Juji and Larry were YouTubers. I enjoyed watching them get into arm wrestling, but they weren't. Why you go watch a pro teaching lots of noobs, rookies, other top pros, a thing or two. People are ranking basically who they think who brought the most into the sport. How much carryover do you think chopping wood with a handheld axe or machetes has on arm wrestling? Some. Let's see. Bishop arm wrestling, great explanation. I'll send you the video of me killing him. More carryover than traditional weightlifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting. There you go. Eden, Derek, you fought Devon before. How strong is he? Exactly. Devon isn't known for being an overwhelming like horsepower monster. He's known for knowing what you want and making sure you never get it. And that's what he's good at. So there were certain angles and like places where I felt really comfortable with Devon. I felt stronger than Devon. But I think he felt those as well. And there was no way he was going to let me get anywhere near those angles while I was fresh. So yeah, I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's too smart. So like, I think we were in a setup. We put the strap on, right? They tightened it, and I started loading backwards. Like I was kind of low handing, and I started pulling backwards. And I look at Devon's face, and he's just like beet red, and I'm pulling backwards. And then they wouldn't start us like that, and so we stopped the pressure and reset. And then once I said go, he opened up, and I couldn't. That back pressure went away because he pulled open and dropped. And it was gone. Like, so there was certain angle. And I talked to Evan Burgoyne after that. And Evan was like, yeah, there's anybody in the top 10 has angles where they're stronger than Devon in. They just will never reach those angles. You'll just never get close to it. Now, if he comes past that, but Richard Lupke's also said that Devon Larratt had the strongest hook he's ever felt in his life. That's high praise coming from Richard Lupke's. So that, I don't know. So I think it just depends on where he really wants to apply himself, right? White Wolf says, what size shirt are you, 3XL? Yeah, 3 or 4 XL. Mike moved Chavy off center, stopped him completely. Yeah. But Mike is a defensive specialist for sure, too. 13 likes, 13 to 100 likes. Derek, do you ever come up with a nickname, maybe something to do with bouncing? Nah, man. Derek, don't even want to steal the beat. Yeah, you won't. Other people will. Huz says, Derek, yo, what up? Yo, Derek, what up? How about you make a vid on YouTube and then ask subs to help you make bars for the song? Because I need to listen to the beat while I'm writing the bars, and then I don't want to give the beat out until the song's ready, or else I would. That'd be fun. I like a live stream where I'm just writing. You guys are helping me write, but I'd have to have the beat on, and then that's where that shit gets taken. Why can't Europeans discuss Levan versus Devon like intelligent humans? I don't know. What do they just? Oh, they just say Levan will crush him. All right. Holy says, hello, everyone. What's up? Did you ever get some PEDs going? Says Bozo the Troll. All of them. Right in the jugular. Matt, tickle my limits, Larratt. Devon always has a chance. Levan is a big favorite, but never count the wizard out. Nick says, just watch the King of Tail match with Coach Ray. This is Devon. Devon's likely Promenade Avenue for victory. Devon is a master of a best out of 10. I know, right? Levan is like a bigger version of Brazil. That caused the Europeans are apart. Whoa. I can't. I don't understand what you're saying there. I'm trying to move. Nobody says, based on how he trained with Larry, there's no way Levan has endurance versus anyone that could stop the match for more than the 7 rounds Vitali lasted. Whoever stops him first will expose it. That wasn't Monster Michael Todd at his strongest. Okay. I need to see them stand side by side to see if Devon can get strong enough to win. Hey, Derek, how's it going? What's going on, Levan Gasparini? No, Devon made the sport most popular. There you go. Levan says, let's see. I don't know if Devon has brought that many people. I think a lot of people were on the fence, and he helped win them over. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, as long as that still makes them join the sport because of Devon, though. Right? I'd like to see Ryan versus Derek for sure. Man, you see no Bowen. He's cutting weight right now, too, right? Bowen's going down in weight. Lockie didn't want him, but I don't think it's because he was afraid of me. I think it's because he thinks he would destroy me. Lachlan could be a decent match. Lincoln Munger says, hello, Arm Wrestling Derek. What's going on, Lincoln? Thanks for hanging out. Larry Bastard says, Levan is a bigger superhuman version of Berzink, so Devon stand a chance he would also have to become superhuman. You know, no, Levan's not another version of Berzink. Nobody arm wrestles as well as John Berzink. Super chat. Ryan Turner, $5. Thank you so much. Says, just got word you moved the Tim match to California. How dare you? Oh, wait. Was that Ryan? Like Discord Ryan? Ryan, I can't remember your last name. Is that you? Yeah. Yeah, I did, dude. Well, listen, the match, my Tim match was going to go on in Atlantic City. And I was fine with that. I challenged Tim. I'll go to Tim. Not a big deal. But I said, hey, Tim, if I could get it all paid for, I mean, would you want to come to Southern California? It's sunny. It's cold over there. It's sunny over here. You want to come hang out, get your hotel bed? You go hit up the beach, have yourself a good time. All paid for. And he said yes. And it so happened that the promoter in San Diego was having an event the exact same weekend. And so everything worked out. And I would rather sleep in my bed and just drive down to the super match and have my whole team there. You kidding me? It's going to be a madhouse. So, yeah. Sorry, Ryan. Let's see. What was Derek's opinion on Levan versus Devon? Levan's a heavy favorite. Devon has a chance, I believe. Not the best chance, but a chance. Hi says, did you talk about Beer Man versus Schoolgirl? Everybody keeps changing school bus, school man, schoolgirl. Yeah. Evan's the heavy, or Schoolboy's a heavy favorite. Evan is definitely at a huge disadvantage, but I'm cheering for Evan, and it's going to be really entertaining regardless. What's the reason why so many North Americans dislike Devon? Why so many North Americans? I don't think there's a lot of North Americans who dislike Devon. There's definitely way more that like Devon. Clerks 93 says, I remember Neil proposed a match, Derek versus Lockie. Lockie didn't want it. When I talked to Lachlan, someone proposed it, and I was messaging him. It just didn't make sense for him to travel because he would have to take off work, and he had to quarantine to come home for like 2 weeks, so he wouldn't be able to work or see his newborn child. And he's like, dude, this doesn't make a lot of sense, and it's not like a huge match for a bunch of money or something like that. He's like, so, and I understand that if that's the case, then totally makes sense, 100%. Are you going to be in Las Vegas in April? Love to meet you, says Roger Collins. What's going on in April? Maybe if there's something cool going on that I need to be at. Bozo the Troll says, you versus Lepke's. Right now, I don't think he's like, I don't know where Richard's at strength wise. So right now might not be the best time, but traditional Richard versus me. Oh my gosh, I would get owned. Richard Lepke's an absolute monster, but I would definitely try it out. I would love to pull with Rich. I met him, hung out with him, never pulled with him. Sirius 96 says, look who it is. What's going on, Sirius? I feel like viewer-wise, Derek versus Schoolboy would bring more viewers than Evan would long levers. But I think they took the match as well, Schoolboy and that camp. I think they took that match with Evan because they know they're confident he's going to destroy Evan. So it didn't seem like a big upset. I don't think they want to risk. I mean, and it makes sense, right? That's a huge channel. Why risk hurting your flagship, Schoolboy, and having him lose? So I don't think they would want. I'm not saying like I would destroy Schoolboy. I'm saying, but there's a higher chance that I would beat him. I think, and I don't think they would want to risk that because it wouldn't make sense, especially if it's not for like a lot of money or some big payday, right? Jeremy James says, X Monster, Devon is probably the most liked arm wrestler in North America currently. His channel has the numbers. I agree. Emu says, how many tacos can Devon eat? I don't know, not enough. Eats like a baby. Someone clip that. Send that to Devon. You eat like a baby. You don't ever want to have an eating competition with me. Your eating game is weak, Devon. Weak. Do the wiggle, says Lincoln Munger. It's a reaction. I don't do it on purpose, you guys. I don't do it. Have you guys have never had like something like they say someone walked over your grave or someone mentioned your name or something like that where you just go like, ooh, just kind of like shake. That's never happened to any of you guys. I'm the only person that's ever shaked or wiggled. Yeah, like that's all that happens. It's just when I'm either when I'm hooking with somebody and I'm either really sore or really not warmed up at all, and they pull through me and I'm trying really hard. Just my nervous system just needs to shake it off. It's a thing. It's a thing. I haven't done it in a while. I don't think, but it just kind of happens though. What Schoolboy he would talk so much. Oh my god, if Evan beats Schoolboy, you guys. If Evan beats Schoolboy, this is what I need to see you guys doing. The moment we all know that Evan beats Schoolboy, the moment we see, oh my god, he's going to beat him, pull your phone out and start recording what Evan's about to do. Whatever he's about to do, because he's going to make some scene. He's going to run around the stage. He's going to, oh my God. If he gets one win or one stop on Schoolboy, Evan is going to blow up with shit talking. It's going to be insane. And that's why I can't believe Ingen Terzi, I can't believe he invited Evan Burgoyne to be on his stage. Evan's going to, I can't see Evan not making like a big old scene. I can't, it's crazy. Derek, you're familiar with Harry Mack? Look for him on YouTube, Goat Free. So yes, Harry Mack, I watch him a lot. I really like Harry Mack. How many tacos can Levan eat? I don't know. Not enough. B. Summy says, in your opinion, what's preferred, elbow to front of pad but wrist dumped, or elbow rear of pad and riser engaged? Why not elbow front pad and riser engaged? Huh? Why not that, my boy? Woo! You can have that. Rise, push into their hand, push into them, right? So you can have your riser just eat down into their palm and stay risen up. Ugh. And that way you can have your elbow kind of forward and then you can top roll and you can have your riser versus theirs. It doesn't have to be one or the other. I suppose you look at it lot of way, says Holly. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't think Lachlan will destroy you. Tyler Nicholas says Devon 4-2. Devon will lose the first two, then take over from there. Hey. Ryan Turner, it's me. Are you left and right equal? My left is ranked higher than my right, but I'm right-handed. I'm taking over the world right-handed, not left. This thing just keeps pinning people. Stupid left hand. Stupid. It's never been injured really bad. My inner elbow was injured a little bit, but it's healed up pretty much. And my wrist has never been injured. It's 11 years of rock solid. So it just keeps beating people. It's annoying. It does so much better than my right. At WAF, I went to the World Championships, right? I've gone twice. I got 11th and 9th in seniors WAF left-handed. I've never gotten a pin right-handed at Worlds. These guys kept pressing me. These big like Norwegian dudes kept shoulder rolling. And they would press on my right hand, and I was top rolling specifically back then. And I just kept getting pinned. Oh my god. Oh man. Screw that. Let's see. The Schmo says, love Bowen and Lachlan, but Derek would obliterate them and send them back to Australia, homeless and crushed ego. Thanks, the Schmo. I appreciate the love, man. Matt Tickle My Limits Lair says, cocky. What? Bio Bro says, between loading back pressure with Devon and doing so against Vitali, what lane do you think that Devon would be able to take against him? I just don't see one. Well, I mean, he has the King's move, but I felt when Devon gets committed with his shoulder, if he shoots into a hook and really gets tight, and Levan might be cocky enough to let Devon shoot in his shoulder, man, that thing's rough. And I was pulling him when he was lighter. Like, if he gets his shoulder behind it, it feels like a freaking wall. Yeah, so, I mean, I think that's a very intimidating spot for Devon to get into, and I think that's the spot where Richard Lepke was like, dude, that's the strongest dude I've ever felt. Because Richard would sit there and let Devon get tight, and if you let Devon get tight, man, Good luck. So, yeah. Lorenzo Munoz in the $5 super chat. So my brother said, what's up? Tell your brother I said, what it do? Hey, I'm going to see him on Sunday. Hopefully he can make it down to the practice. Hope you're doing well, bud. Happy you're back in town. Another $5 super chat from Nick says, all right, man. For sure. For sure. Thank you for the super chat, man. Wagner versus Hermes. Let's go. Hey, is that left-handed or right-handed? I keep hearing people say they hope it's left-handed, but I haven't heard any confirmation. Is it right-handed? That's weird. It'd be hilarious if Beardman fell off the stage at some point during the match of Schoolboy. As long as you, sorry, Evan, as long as you rolled with it and don't get hurt. Carlos Joaquin. I love arm wrestling because of Devon, Juji, and Larry too. Hell yeah. James Clark, what up, man? Killer Christmas party, eh? Oh, that's a message between you guys. I don't need to read that. Devon No Limits Larry needs you as his eating coach to break through his limits. That's a good point. Devon, I'll have you gaining, my boy. You spend a couple days with me, and I'll have you gaining. I was great. My arms were completely trashed the next day. Bro, imagine Evan would go viral. Everyone's going to be shocked when they see 300-pound Devon actually look down at Levan as Devon is 3 inches taller. When this happens, everyone's freaking opinion will change. Fickle people from Nick. That's right. They knew Evan can't drink there, so he's screwed. No way Evan isn't going to drive Ingen crazy, says the Drew. I agree. I don't see how that works out. Ingen, remember, I don't know if you guys are watching my stream. Remember when I was in Dubai? No, I was in Turkey, and I was live streaming my room like this in the hotel room. And Ingen banged on my hotel room door while I was live streaming and talking to you guys. He's like, he was in the room next to me. He's like, I can't sleep. And I was like, sorry, I'll keep it down. And I had to keep it down and end the stream for Ingen. He showed up like in his boxers. He was so tired. Derek, I hear you streaming. I need you. I cannot sleep. It's too loud. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. So I had to stop. I remember that. Man, he stopped my stream. He's for sure going to shut Evan down. He ain't going to play with Evan shit. Lincoln Munger says, what's your day job? You hiring? I do security at a strip club right now. James Clark, Devon, 326 pounds, calling it now. I doubt it. Can you drink in Turkey? I don't know. I didn't look for alcohol when I was there. I'm not sure. Devon will be like 295, 305. Hutchings versus Jordan Sonev in a hook. You got to go with Hutchings, dude. How can when has Hutchings lost convincingly in a hook enough for you to be like, oh no, he's gonna lose that? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you have to go with him until proven otherwise. Yeah. Let's see. I think Devon wins 4-3 down to the wire. Ooh, says the Drew. Attaboy. Okay. Over 100 likes, 3.5. Yeah, we're at 114 people, 114 likes. Okay. Let's try it out. You guys want to do a little grip? I'm not caught up on the chat, but we can try a little some. A little trainer here. This is just a trainer. This is a light one. I haven't done grippers in a while, guys. Okay. I haven't done them in a little while. So, I think you guys saw the last time I was doing grippers. All right. Let's just go straight to a 3. I don't want to get all beat up. A little chalk here. There we go. 3. Come on, show it. Focus. You guys can see it. I can see it. If I can see it, I know you guys can see it. All right, it says 3. Oh, yeah. I had to pop my hand. Like, there's always a pop. Oh, hold on. There was a lot more pops. I don't think Yvonne and the grip guys are in here right now, are they? Oh, all right. I'm going to close this 3. I don't think we're going to go 3.5 today, guys. That felt a little rough. But I'll get the 3 for you. Okay. No. Maybe I'm just too beat. I'm too beat from the cupping yesterday. But like I said last time, guys, me not being able to do the grippers is a good thing because that means I'm killing it in the gym and I'm too depleted. Because you guys, when I was doing the grippers and I was getting really close to closing at 3.5, I wasn't working out that much. I was taking a break from the gym. I was just doing some table time. So now I'm killing it. So it's good. I'm happy that I can't close that because that means that I really did some work and my arms are pretty beat up. So, because I know per all my numbers in the gym, I'm stronger than I've ever been right now. So, not worried about it. We'll come back to the 3.5. Kratos says, "Hey Derek, I saw you in 2012 Las Vegas event. You were drinking Monster Energy drinks in the background." Yeah. Devon spinning wheels. Derek, thoughts on Cataract gifting a car to Levan? I heard him mention it. I don't know what the deal is. What's the specifics on that? He's just giving Levan a car, or does Levan have to do something for it? Or if he beats him or something? What's going on with that? You got Gabby or Sarah? Gabby. Always Gabby. Lincoln Munger says, if you took a set of twins equally powerful and technical and made one only train bench and table time and the other deadlift and table time, who has a more successful career in arm wrestling? And we also assume that they arm wrestle in the exact same way, in the exact same style, then bench. Huz says, yo, Derek, whenever you get some free time, try to fix the camera you got. When you got it, you made it sound like it's great, but the video quality doesn't show much, to be honest. Also, the frame rate is low. I plan on going and buying a 4K camera. I can turn off the light. Is the light bothering you guys? Nah. I do want to get a 4K webcam. I don't. It's Wes Bjornson's fault. If you guys could just go talk crap to Wes Bjornson, that's the reason I don't have a 4K webcam. He is the reason. I wanted it. I had it in the cart, and he said, "You don't need this camera, big dog. Come on, you can just get the 1080 one." And I'm like, "No, I want the 4K one." He goes, "No," or it's like 720, no, 1080. He's like, "No, just get the 1080 one." I was like, "No, I want the 4K camera, dude. It's like twice as much. You don't need it." I was like, so he talked me out of it and put the 4K camera back. It's Wes Bjornson's fault. Live stream on a show with Ingen, John Brzezinski, and Beer Man would be interesting to say the least. Oh my god. Devon's inside high hook is so strong because he has crazy wrist flexion. It's going to be a problem if Levan's a little worn out and meets Devon to test the frame. Oh, you guys are so far ahead of me. Okay, we're going to jump. We're going to do a little jump. I haven't done a jump in a while. Sorry. We're jumping down to Adrian Novacabra said, have you gotten into any fights recently at the club? Any interesting occurrences? I got maced the other day. Well, I was holding a girl that was fighting, and I picked her up, and I was like walking away with her, and my manager was macing, and I saw the stream of mace coming at her and me. And I was like, oh, and I moved to the side, and the mace hit me like right here, but it like splattered, and it got on my eye. So I got maced, and I'm holding this girl, and I'm walking her out. It was just like a big mess. That happened like a week or two ago. How bigger does Vitaly feel than Devon? How bigger? Not that much. His hand and stuff doesn't seem that much bigger. His forearm is longer, but it didn't seem like that crazy. That actually, Vitaly has a pretty thin hand too. It's not very thick. Yeah. Let's see. Devon gets 6-0. There's nothing he can do even if he gets a strap, but it's great for the sport. It's awesome. I love him. Puzzled says, put some oil on the squeaky one, make it smoother to close. Got the chalk this time. Chalk the handle a bit too. Helps the grip better. Yes, confirmed. Do it. Looks painful. Argon oil works better. Press count still hold. Derek, are your ambitions in arm wrestling high, or do you make it for fun? Says Nikola Razovic. My plans are to be number one in the world. I've never said anything besides that for 11 years. I feel like if you don't have the balls to say your goal out loud, then how are you gonna have the balls to pursue it? And also, like, if I don't put it out there like publicly, then like it's such an easy way to like not pursue your goals because no one's helping hold you to that standard or to that bar. Well, you should just hold yourself to the bar. Yeah. And I believe that too, but it's just such a cop out if you're not willing to say it out loud. And it's funny because I often will ask arm wrestlers, like, what's your goal? What? With arm wrestling, what's your goal? What do you want to do? No, say it, because you know it's in their head. You know they have it in there. Oh, I want to be top in my state. I want to be number one lefty, 165 in the world, whatever it is. And I always ask people, like, say it out loud. I'm really a big believer in broadcasting what your goals are and putting it out there in the universe and going after it, right? And yeah, I feel like if you don't say it with pride, stand up and say it, then how are you going to actually go for it? So yeah, 100%. My plans are to be number one. So that means I got to beat Levan. Monster Michael Todd's labored lung sounds. That gripper effort was whack. Oh, okay. Gripper effort was whack, huh? Gripper effort was whack. You say? Number 3. You can there. 3. Boom. Gripper effort was whack, huh? All right, for sure. Was it whack? Was that whack? Was that fucking whack? Ah! Anger is a hell of a drug. Anger's a hell of a drug. Don't you dare say shit I do is whack. Don't you dare say shit I do is whack. Should we try the 3.5 now? Okay, give me a couple minutes. Let me get that anger back. Someone's called me whack. You're whack. Call me whack. If Ingen tells you to go to bed and you're not tired, you go to bed. Exactly, Bill Taylor. Exactly. Adam Kendrick says, will you have another match? Will you test your ranking? And if it's scheduled, who is it? Wait. Will you have another match that will test your ranking? And if it's scheduled, who is it? Well, yeah. Right now I'm going to pull Tim Bresnan. He's ranked number 4. I'm ranked number 20. So, yeah. Wonder Nabe says, Gabby, natty or not, but keep in mind she just dominates for 2 decades and beats juice athletes. I know, she just tested sport, dude. And she was a gymnast, and she teaches gymnastics. So, dude, gymnasts are crazy strong. So, yeah, dude, I think she's legit. Okay. I want to jump forward a little bit. Lighter set. Labored lung sounds nice. Who'd win 400 meters sprint? You, Spoto, Levan, or Cataret? Woo! I'd smoke those fools in a sprint. I would smoke those fools in a sprint. All of them. I would smoke Spoto, Levan, and Cataret in a sprint. Bet. Set it up. Set it up. Someone set it up. I will smoke those fools. So that clip it. Let them know. Let them know. I said it. And tell Jerry to put a car up. I want a car. I want to ride when I beat him in a sprint. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would destroy them in a sprint. My gigantic ass, bigger than all those dudes, would smoke them in a sprint. Set it up. Nick says, not cert rules yet, which is an amazing feat. Maybe in a year if I'm lucky. There we go. What time? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Oh, it's 6 o'clock, guys. It's 6 o'clock. Is Uncle John on tonight, guys? Sorry, I didn't know. I was having a fun time with you guys. I wasn't used to it. Yeah. Okay, wait. That's actually got amazed. People should use protective glasses or goggles at work. That's a strip club. Me just wearing goggles. That's not weird. Hope you beat Tim, says Brock. Thank you, man. If Evan doesn't piss off Ingen, he'll be a disappointment. I know, right? Who was a push-up competition? What kind of questions are these? Simone Biles, one arm, or Kyle DePew? I have no idea. Derek, is it true you're only 5'2" and you just use crazy at camera angles to look tall? Do I look tall? Ooh, you guys, the shoulders are coming in. I did bench yesterday. Heavy bench yesterday, but for me, I haven't benched or tried to go anything heavy because I've been arm wrestling so much lately. I've been arm wrestling like twice a week lately. So my elbows have just been jacked. So when I'm doing bench, it's like 135 or 225 tops. I'm just doing it for like sets like 15. I'm like, ugh. But I put 315 on there yesterday. I did that for 7. But on Sunday, I had got my shoulder worked on. I reset everything. My chiropractor / massage therapist reset my whole arm. He was in there with his thumb on my shoulder blade. It's just been super tore up. So he reset it. It was super knotted up. He got it all fixed. but you got to give it a couple days to kind of heal. So that was on Sunday. And so yesterday on Tuesday, I did heavy bench and I started feeling it a little weird here. And I was like, so I did 7 reps at 315 and I stopped. But for me, that's pretty good, man. Because I feel like it wasn't a muscle thing. It was like, this just started like kind of getting a little scary. So I still want to get that like 450 bench. Anyway, can we talk about how poor Chance's bench form is? Chance's bench form better not be poor. His dad is like a professional powerlifter, specifically like bench presser. Like, how is Chance's form poor in benching? That would be the one thing that Chance should not have poor form in. I thought there was a rule that if you said you're going to be a bouncer, you got to have a decent beard. It's coming back. All right, leave it alone. It's coming back. Stop sweating it, man. Okay, let's do this. We'll give it one fiery attempt at the 3.5 just for you guys, and then we'll send you guys over to Uncle John. Huh? Let's do that. We'll get you guys all packed up and get you out of here. Huh? Uncle John's on, right? Did someone check? Is Uncle John? No one is jumping to Uncle John. You were doing a can opener on. No, I gotta send people to Uncle John. That's my boy. All right, we're gonna get. Someone tell me I suck. That's it. Someone talk some shit right now. Right now. Someone tell me something mean. Someone let me have it. I got harness some anger. By the way, 3.5. There you go. Oh, wait. See it? 3.5. It's backwards because of the camera. Okay, come on. Oh my God, Robert Kelly would beat you. Stop it. Woo, that's just whack. Tim's going to 6-0. Oh, you guys are cutting me. Okay. Okay. All right. You're 6'7", get angry. Motherfucker. All right. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. 3.5. Show it. It's a 3.5. It was close. You voted for Biden. Okay, you guys can stop roasting me. You guys can stop roasting me. All right? That's enough. Halt. All right? That's enough. It's close though, right? Yvonne, what's going on? Oh, you missed it, bro. I just tried to close the 3.5. It got closer than ever, I think, though. I've been summoned. It was pretty close, bud. All right. You guys, I can't. John's my boy. I can't, I'm not cutting into John. It's already 7 minutes in. All right, guys. So, oh my God. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are awesome. If you guys haven't, there's that join thing. Join a membership. You guys, membership program. If you guys want to support the channel and support me, by the way, I can actually use it right now because we're flying in Tim and I'm giving him $1,000 and all this stuff. So if you guys want to become members and help support these arm wrestling escapades I'm going on, feel free to join up to the membership program. If not, you guys go check out moderators. Please, do we have any mods in here still? Please post filthypowerindustries.com, Brandon Allen's clothing line. I'm the first sponsored athlete by them. Discount code is AEWDerek15. Save yourself 15%. You guys, their clothes is awesome. Like I say this every stream. This is what I wear. I wear their shit all the time. I wear Filthy Power stuff all the time. It's awesome. It's really good quality. So, and now you can save 15% on it. So, and you'll be doing me a favor. If you guys do it, they give me commission off people that use the discount code. But like, besides all that, it's actually really nice clothes, guys. So check them out. natfitnation.com. Natfit. Discount code AWDerek. Save yourself 10%. Anyway, check them out. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, it's so weird. It's so weird that you're hanging out with me for an hour and you're not subscribed. So please subscribe. And everybody head over to Uncle John. You guys, I'll be over there in the chat room with you guys. We'll chop it up for a little bit. And once again, I am so undeserving of all this. You guys, thank you so much for your support. I hope you guys had some fun with me. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. See it.